Hello and welcome back to WeAllPlayCast. Today on the server, it's myself and Scenario.
Hi there.
And by popular request, as everybody may have noticed, my GUI is slightly larger than before.
Look at your big old GUI.
I know, you can see everything very clearly. It's kind of nice. It's raining like crazy in our world.
I wouldn't know. I have rain off.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, as everybody knows, we work on bees and trees, which is, always fun. It's a good time.
Good time.
Yeah, it always is. And then, I guess the other part of it is we started building all this stuff, and I kind of realized we were really, really short on Buildcraft power, especially for all the stuff that's going on here. So I come up with a solution for it, and I actually did get started. And the first thing is these energy tesseracts, which should tell you something. No.
There's energy.
There's energy somewhere else in the world that I'm teleporting to
where?
here. Yeah, so it could be interesting, but I decided to go with a little bit different system than I have in the past. And this one is going to be based around Steve carts, which I did preemptively make the start point here. So let's take a look at what we got going on, if I can even get in here. Jesus.
It's like Christmas trees with the little train going around the bottom.
Yeah, they work pretty well. Christmas
Good.
trees.
All right, a little train,
so let's give this guy something to do. So as you can see, I put a woodcutter in the guy. He's got a couple internal chests and side chests, solar engine, and some and a regular engine. So I'm going to set this one to high priority and this one to medium. So he runs on solar first. So he should be cutting down a whole bunch of stuff right there. Alright, so that takes care of the trees. If anybody has any questions to Steve Carts, post a comment. We'll do a little bit more in-depth. Now, the next step to this is to get the stuff out of Steve's carts. You need to use a cargo manager. You ever seen one of these, baby?
Not like that. I think when we did it last time, it was a much different setup.
Yeah, I think you're right. So what I have it set up is I actually don't use this one, but I do have it set up that if I needed to put charcoal or coal into the engine, this one will pump it in. As you can see, there's like an arrow that's like, this is the cargo manager, this is going out of the cargo manager, and then these little arrows are going into the cargo manager.
Aha.
Yes. So actually, this one should probably be this way too. Alright, and I have them all set to the red side, because that's the side right here that the cart's going to come through.
Makes sense?
Yep.
Got it.
And then the next up is what's going to happen is anything that goes in here, Buildcraft pipes aren't real smart about the cargo manager, and if anybody has any suggestions of how to make it a little bit smarter, that'd be awesome. But right now what I have it set up is that when you put a wooden transport pipe on the side of the cargo manager, it's just going to pump everything out. So not the smartest thing ever. Alright, so let's take a look how our dude is doing here. Oh, he's chopping away. Chop, choppity chop, chop, dig.
Look at his little saws going.
I know, he's so cool. I love these guys, man. These guys are just like, they're pretty smart, actually. Like, I was pretty impressed with what they do, and as you can see, I've had this running, and it cut down a whole bunch of other, like, jungle trees.
Look at him go.
Yeah, it's pretty efficient. So, alright, so let's see what we're going to do. The idea behind this is I'm using this as going to be a charcoal generator to power some engines for me. Alright, so here's what we got going on downstairs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hobbyist steam engines. Ah.
They're running on said charcoal, huh?
And they are running on said charcoal. I did get a little bit of this preemptively set up because I want to explain most of the difficult thing. But right behind here is an aqueous accumulator with 3 water source blocks beside it. These are liquiducts from thermal expansion as well, which I find are extremely efficient. Another thermal expansion item, redstone energy cell. As you can see, it's pretty close to max. So we got to get that centrifuge and stuff. And then our energy tesseract over here, which is our teleport power. So we'll explain this whole system of how I'm going to get this to work. Alright, so coming out of the cargo manager, things are going to come down through this pipe here, underground, and it goes through this diamond transport pipe. So let's see what we got to do. I usually just put something in the item slot going back up, so just in case something goes crazy, it doesn't get...
They bounce around in Buildcraft pipes.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, it does, and it doesn't, so it's going to be pumping back up that way. Apples and saplings I have going down the green path, which just goes to this chest, and as everybody probably can see, I've had this running once or twice. So yeah, that goes to there. I'll have to empty that out. I don't know what I want to do with all this stuff yet. That's a lot of apples. Do you have any need for apples?
Not yet. We could put them in a squeezer and turn them into mulch at some point.
Apple juice.
If we have something, or that, or ferment them into still.
Yeah.
Make some moonshine.
Moonshine. I like that moonshine. We'll have to do the moonshine one. We'll go out in the backwoods.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make a still, you know, play with some moonshine out in the woods.
Stay away from the law.
Get all loopy and blind.
I love that idea.
Yeah. And so on the bottom one, we got the yellow side, which I thought, was it the yellow side, the bottom? Oh, I'll figure it out here in a second. So what I want to do is I'm just going to be using very standard stuff, man. We're going to use the iron furnaces, just like so. And by the rules of the iron furnace, anything that goes in the top goes in the top slot. Anything from any side is the output, and anything from the bottom slot is the bottom slot. And these are going to actually power themselves on charcoal, because they're going to be making the charcoal themselves. So here we go.
Yes, gotcha.
Cobblestone transport pipe. Boom, 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 boom. And that is the yellow side, so we're good there. And then I want the wood that comes down to go... Oh, come on, don't get stupid on me. There we go. All right, the wood that comes down to go into the top slots. All right, so actually at this point I can kick on the engine up top to get the stuff starting to pump out. Let's see how we're doing up top.
I'll hold down the fort down here.
Thanks. Thank you.
Anytime. Keep your golem in control. Stand right there, buddy.
All right, so this guy got everything taken out. Got a whole bunch of apples. Got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just going to throw a redstone engine down, on this pipe to get it going. That should do the trick. I thought I had some more dirt, but maybe I don't. Oh well. I'll fill that in later. Make it look all nice and pretty. You know how we do it.
I know. Your stuff always looks pretty.
All right, so here's the idea that happens here. So the wood is going to come down through, and eventually, I think it goes through the first slots first. So you got the saplings, and you got the apples. All those things are going in there. So
you could turn those into charcoal too, couldn't you? Theoretically.
They can burn in here, but I don't think if I put them in the top slot, they're going to do anything.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So here we go. I'm going to grab a couple pieces of charcoal just to kind of kick the system off. Put a couple stacks in this way. Actually, we'll do half stacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so this thing will work.
Sounds like a plan.
The way it's supposed to. All right. Next up is we want to get the output of these going. And I'll show you how this is going to work. We're going to do wooden transport pipe. So we got wooden transport pipes. We're going to plop one here. I'm going to plop one here.
Plop.
Ploppity plop. All right, I'm going to leave... All right, we'll talk about the golem in a second, but he's doing his job pretty well. Like, watch this guy.
Look at him go.
He does a great job, right?
He does. He's a hard worker.
This piece of charcoal there, or it's cobblestone. I'm going to plop this down here, and the reason is I want to give the golem an access point to get up to the top here in case there is overflow. Long and short is this little wood golem here. Who's, sorry, master, I'm just a simple wood golem and much too dumb for anything complicated.
Aw, he's low self-esteem.
I know, you almost feel bad for the guy, right?
I do.
You're like, oh.
He's a blockhead, though.
Yeah, but,
Literally.
But he's awesome, and I made this guy perceptive, so he will like pick up. Like I can throw this pipe over here. Watch this. Oh wow! Oh, there he goes.
Look at him go.
Oh no!
He's stuck in the
engine room. Oh no! Here, man. I'll help you. Here you go. Can you do it? No.
Jump really high, buddy.
You can do it.
Jump really. We believe in you.
There he goes. Yay! He did it. Oh, you idiot.
And he goes back in.
He is too dumb for anything complicated, isn't he?
We don't feel bad for him anymore. He is actually an idiot.
I'm sorry to, Oh, dude. Are you serious? Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Sometimes you have to, like kickstart him. Like, dude, that way, man.
Go. There he is.
There he goes. Okay. Well, long story short is once I have this all filled in, he actually will, believe it or not be so stupid to run into the bottom of the...
Don't play fetch with him in the engine room anymore. How about that?
Yeah, I know. Apparently I can't. All right. So anyway, back to what it is. All right. So we got these... this is the output here, and then I'm going to feed this into the bottom slots like this.
Circularly,
yeah, exactly. So this is going to output the charcoal that comes down through, which we should actually be getting... Nah, not quite yet. It's going to be outputting the charcoal that comes down through, and then going to two different things. One, the engines, and 2, the back to the furnace to power it. See that?
I see that.
Now, a lot of people might say, like, the distribution of this, it's kind of a 50-50 chance. Like, it comes down here, it might go this way half the time, might go this way half the time.
And that's good enough for the system that you need?
Yeah, it'll be fine to keep these things powered. So, got the water going.
Because I feel like with a diamond transport pipe, you could specifically set the distribution, correct?
I could, and I might do that if the need requires, but I have the overflow. Oh, look, they're starting to kick up. So there they go.
Yeehaw.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And to even add more complexity, I'm going to have a cobblestone structure pipe, and I'm going to put that right here, and I'll explain why in a bit. And then I need to hook up the golden conductive pipe to this guy.
Because it looks cool.
Yep.
Maybe.
All right.
Looks awesome.
So that's a new system that I'm sure that so many people have figured out, but I think it's awesome. Is that instead of using a wooden conductive pipe on the top of every single engine, point 2 engines towards one pipe, or you could almost do another
Genius.
third row underneath to do the same thing. Isn't that sweet?
Wow.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm going to take some of these out. Just because I want to watch this.
Because they're going to get fed.
Yep. Okay, now we got a couple things. I did make some gates with the power that I had, and I'm going to be using gates for quite a few things here. Now, the first 2 are Tarchic gates. Ooh, I got it right.
Good job.
Tarchic gates. Mm-hmm. And on the Atarchic gates, what I want that to say is, that's fine. I did put a red wire on there accidentally, but that's fine. I didn't need to use that.
It's okay.
If they have a red pipe signal, I want the energy pulsar to be on. We'll say the same thing here. Red pipe signal. Oh, that would help. Maybe I needed to do that first anyway. So
it looks like you did. So it wasn't an accident at all.
I think, by the way, that when you put this on an apiary, that the bees show up in here for automation.
I think they do too.
In a gate. So that's,
I think you can automate it using an autarchic gate. It's probably easier than the system I was using before.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool. So, all right, the reason I put this cobblestone transport pipe here is it acts as a bridge. It's like, as you can see, if I tried to put this here, it does, but it doesn't connect to that one over there.
Okay.
Right? So if I do it here, then it will connect.
Aha.
Here's my only major complaint with the pipe wires. In order for me to get this off, unless somebody knows another secret, maybe the crescent wrench. Who knows? Let's see what happens. If I shift right click, left click, right click. Nope.
You have to bust the pipe too.
Yeah, you have to bust the whole pipe. Which
I see that.
It's kind of unfortunate.
It is.
So if you make a mistake, you better do it again.
Better get estimates.
You better get estimates. Okay, now how the system is going to turn on is I want to have a little bit of a foolproof system, and this thing will kick on when, only when good things happen and when it needs it.
I know. That your builds always have that, and I really like that.
I know. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to plop this guy down right there. This is a iron ore gate, and I've done an in-depth explanation about gates before. I have some programming knowledge, so it makes a little bit more sense. But the simple thing is, if it's an OR gate, it will do every line regardless. An AND gate will only do all the lines. That's the best way I can describe it, basically. Does that make sense to you?
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. So what I basically want to say is, if this thing can store energy, I want you to send a red pipe signal. And as you can see, as soon as I did that, it means, okay, yes, there is a potential for energy to be in here. So the red pipe signal came on, hit these gates, and as you can see, oh yes, charcoal is coming out. And let's watch how this works. So it's splitting a few of them. Some of them are going down this path, and they're going to go down into the engines. Some of them are going into this path and feeding in the iron furnace. Now we will get overflow, but that's what the golem's for. When they pop out the side, the golem will put them in this chest. And so
Nice.
I'll even have some more excess. All right, now the last thing is I got to put these last 3 gates down here on the bottom, so they'll actually turn the engines on. So what we want to say here is, if the red pipe signal's on, which it is, I want you to send out a redstone signal, which will turn the engines on. Red pipe signal, engines on. And red pipe signal, engines on. All right.
I love that, because then the engines are only working when there's a potential to store energy, so they're not wasting any.
Exactly.
It's fantastic.
And that completely automates the system, and I like it because it's completely renewable. It's Buildcraft power that doesn't rely on fuel, doesn't rely on solar energy would be renewable too, but it doesn't require anything but what I already gave it. And
That's fantastic.
I think Steve's carts works really, really well for that.
It seems like it does. It seems like it all works together real well.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. I just want to see this thing kicking on. Yep, Buildcraft power's going through.
We've got to line.
I mean, it's not a huge amount from these hobby steam engines, but totally sufficient for our needs, I think.
We're not running out.
No.
So.
Exactly.
Nice.
I think what we'll do to finish out this episode is, now that this system is going, and it's going. It's building up power. Hey, hoorah. Everybody's excited.
Woo!
Excitement is...
That was my excitement sound.
I heard it.
Woo!
It was good. Why don't we build one more Tesseract?
Okay.
Because we'll use it for the B-base instead of those engines over there.
Nice. Okay.
What do you think?
I think that's awesome.
All right, so let's take a look at the Tesseract. It's kind of a new thing. Ooh, got a little chunky there. Boom.
Nice sound effects. You're going to make some sound effects over there?
I am. Very soon, guys, we'll talk about some of the bee breeding that we've been doing. I love my willow trees. This is the first... No, it's not the first. It's the second tree mutation that I got.
Yeah, tree breeding, too.
Mm-hmm.
We have a beanalizer and a treenalizer.
Beanalizer and treenalizer. Beanalize today, there'll be no...
Bees.
Bees later?
There will be more bees? Different kinds of bees?
Different
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, so we're going to take a look at the Tesseracts here. Tesseracts. Da-da-da-da, Tesseract frame. So we need diamond, tin, and hardened glass.
Hardened glass?
Mm-hmm.
That's the induction smelter, right?
Yes.
Yes, I got it right.
Pulverized obsidian. And let's see what else we got here. Do I have any more pulverized obsidian, I guess is the question. I did not. So you know what we
regular
need to do?
obsidian you can put in the pulverizer?
Yeah, regular obsidian.
Hey!
Ooh. Oh, I didn't... I'm an idiot.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
You did something.
I did. I forgot to set this back to configuration here because I was doing something like this. So pulverized obsidian and lead. I'll go over this guy. Yeah.
Do you need glass also?
No, that was it. I thought.
Oh, I stood next to the bees too long and got poisoned. Dang it.
Dun dun dun. See lead? Oh no. It needs 2 pulverized obsidian. That's why it's not going. Okay, we'll put more than there. I know, and we'll make ourselves some hardened glass.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it needed 2 instead of 1.
Aha.
It was the right recipe.
Good.
Yeah, and that should pop right into here. Hardened glass, and we needed 4. And the good thing is we already have the send tesseract, so we only need the receive tesseract. Yeah, so we only need to make 1.
Good.
All right. Next thing is I don't think I have any more ender pearls. None.
I bet with your shard of minium you could make some.
Oh, you think?
I do. I think
Oh.
so. You could cheat some right up there.
Yeah.
I said cheat. That's right. I said it.
Everybody says it's not cheating. It makes things easier though. 35 gold. Nope.
It does make things easier.
I'm a little upset that ender pearls are cheaper than
Than
gold. Than gold.
Oh, then gold?
Yeah. A gold will take 8 iron to make.
Right.
And a ender pearl takes 4. Right?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
I think it's a little cheap.
I feel like they made Enderman harder to kill for a reason, but...
Yeah, that's kind of my opinion on it too. It is kind of nice to be able to...
not have to go kill a bunch of Endermen to make something you want.
Yeah, to get to the end game. I mean, I understand what the appeal is of it.
Well, of course, making things easier
Making things easier is fun and easy.
is an appeal of things.
Oh, poopers. What am I going to do with that?
What is it?
Oh, it's molten redstone. You know what I'm going to do with that?
Put it in a pipette?
No, I'm going to use this stupid aluminum for something.
Stupid aluminum, yes!
Alright, so let's see what we can do.
It's stupid aluminum time!
There we go, aluminum cans. 60 of them. Please work in here. please work in here. All right, liquid transposer.
I laugh at you if they don't. It's not. They're not good for anything.
They're like completely useless. What can you use in here? No, they work in here. That's aluminum can.
I can tell because the lava's.
Only for water or lava. You can't put molten redstone in them.
Lame, dude. Super lame.
Well, so what can I put molten redstone in? Is the question.
A bucket?
Creosote oil. I didn't see molten redstone in here anyway. Poison.
Do you refine that from spider eyes, maybe?
I don't know. Milk. Lava, water. I don't know. Let's see if we can get some other containers. We got some bees.
Get a
things.
bucket.
I don't know about bucket. We need more than a bucket.
You want a bucket of molten redstone.
I don't want a bucket.
You want a bucket.
I want a refined.
Oh, right, the portal.
You forgot about the portal?
Yeah?
Refractory capsule. That's what I'm going to try.
Well, last time I went through it, I suffocated in the wall, so that might be why I've been avoiding the portal.
I've been having good luck with this because it's actually like in the same loaded chunk because the bee base is right there. So that portal works pretty well.
Okay, I made it through. I didn't even get stuck in the jumpy thing.
Yeah, because it's not, you don't have that lag anymore.
True story.
Oh my god.
I like it.
Sweet.
Refractory capsules, I think, are only for lava.
Well, you know what's going to happen here? Fixed it.
Turn it off and turn it back on. That fixes everything.
I know. I did lose some redstone in there, but we'll figure it out later. All right, so we got some of that molten ender. Does it have a tooltip on it? No, it doesn't. It's not molten redstone, but it's molten ender.
Right, molten ender.
Ender whatever you want to call it.
Liquidy ender pearl yuckiness.
Liquidy ender pearl yuckiness.
I think it'd be yucky.
I think that's the official name.
It is. I just made it up.
The official ender pearl yuckiness.
Officially created by WeAllPlayCast.
Dun, 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 dun. But don't get infected by it, otherwise you need to apply some magma cream. Yes.
Magma cream. Get it?
No, that's pretty bad. It's not my joke. It's
a little funny.
It's slightly funny. It's not that funny.
I've heard worse. I've heard better.
I've heard better too. I've said better, I think.
You probably have.
All right, so
You're a funny guy.
You're a funny guy. All right, so there's our Tesseract frame, diamond in the center, hardened glass, tin ingots.
There it is.
Tesseract. I like these guys, and I find them to be very good. So I'm going to plop them in here, and it takes 1,000 MB of the ender pearl yuckiness.
Molten ender pearl yuckiness, but it looks pretty in specs.
It does look pretty.
I don't know what it looks like in vanilla, but it looks really pretty in specs.
I think it looks exactly the same in vanilla. That looks like a vanilla texture to me, to be honest.
I can see that. It's shiny.
It's shiny.
I still think if Enderman dropped them, they're probably yucky.
Yeah, probably right. So now we get ourselves an unattuned Tesseract. Sweet. And then we're going to make an energy Tesseract. So we need electrum, silver, lead, and redstone conductance coil, which is the electrum ingot. So I need 3 electrum ingots, right? Or 2 electrum ingots. Bum. And we need 2 lead, which I just had a few in here. Lead.
Lead.
You know, this is what you use all that stuff for that you've been saving up
all that stuff
for all this time, right? And then silver. Okay, so
I kind of want to make some Tesseracts for my base now, too.
I know, Tesseracts are awesome.
They are.
Teleport here, teleport there. You go here. Silver. 1, 2.
What's that little triangle thing in there?
Naga scale.
Twilight Forest item.
Mm-hmm. We'll get there.
Didn't we glitch the crap out of the Naga last time? Like, it ran away and we couldn't find it.
Yep. it totally did, actually.
Like, it disappeared. We're like, come on, we want to kill you.
It wasn't like, whoops, where'd my job go? It just disappeared.
Not so much as a set of card keys now, was it?
All right, so we got the unattuned Tesseract here. We got electrum ingot here. We do lead and silver.
Upside down lead and silver.
1 wrong. All right, energy Tesseract.
You got it.
Da-na-na. No.
I have a Sheldon Cooper style eidetic memory.
Oh, do you?
I used to.
I'm going to set this to the orange on that side. Orange. All right, cool.
Orange.
And I love the fact that, like, it's perfect. I don't have to worry about turning engines off. There's nothing. I mean, it's power on demand.
Explosions.
Yeah. I know. Isn't it great?
I like no explosions.
No explosions are good.
I'm kind of an explosion magnet.
I know. You're going to like this a lot. I'm going to tell you, you know why you're going to like this a lot?
I already have. I already do.
You already are. You are going to like this a lot. We're going to tear this entire thing down. I'm going to just put a tesseract right here underneath the base.
Nice.
It's on all the time.
So I don't have to turn the engines off after I'm done using the centrifuge.
Never have to turn the engines off again.
I may have forgotten that a couple of times.
Yeah. I think we've blown the pipe above these engines up like 17 times.
I think so too.
Off camera. It's kind of bad.
Yeah, we don't record every time that we blow stuff up, believe it or not. I'll help you tear it down. I'll help you do some demo.
That'd be cool. That's you, right? Just ticking away.
Oh, I just ran by the bees.
Smart.
Poisoned the crap out of me.
They do.
Well, it was on the way. Believe it or not, the portal comes out up there.
What?
I know. Hard to believe, isn't it?
You out of your mind, baby. Oh, you out of time, baby.
You out of time, baby.
Let's see here. I had a bunch of iron in my inventory.
Did ya? Oh, do ya?
Oh, I do. Alright, so this is going to tear this down completely, so we don't even need this, like, that light up there anymore.
I have your jacketed jungle wood wire. I know you like the red power jacketed stuff.
I do. I think it looks really cool. And I got my crescent hammer because these things, I swear to God, these things are like the most heavy-duty pipes in the world. Go ahead and try to break them with a pickaxe.
Okay. Oh, man.
Right?
It's worse than, like, trying to harvest obsidian.
That is, like,
There they
crazy.
go. Maybe not quite worse.
No, watch this, but it's a single click if I use the,
I'm sitting in the hot tub.
sit in the hot tub.
Going in the hot tub.
White willow saplings. I thought I had... Ah, here we go. I knew I had some somewhere.
Don't stand by those. They'll poison you.
Oh, they're off now. It's nighttime. See? We don't...
I still got poisoned at night.
We don't work in moonlight. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this is going to make this so much easier over here, isn't it?
That's not the song.
No, it was our song. Remember our song? The
Was it?
Gassy Family song? Yeah. It's our song.
Yes, I didn't recognize the tune. My fault. Should I bust up this aqueous accumulator?
Yeah. Do you want it?
Sure. I'm gonna make some
See how much easier.
changes at my base. So.
See how much easier is that, right? No, stop.
Water's gonna.
Please don't do that. Yeah. Here. Now you can break it.
I was making hot tubs.
It's kind of funny watching you derp, though. It's like...
Thank you. Appreciate it. I was doing it on purpose, silly.
I love watching you derp, baby.
That was the last time.
That was the last time?
Yeah. You don't want to... This relationship is over.
Oh, are we sensitive about the derping?
Yes. I'm sorry, I'm not sensitive about being an idiot. Just a little bit.
Well, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to offend you.
It's okay.
You sure? You're gonna make it?
No.
No.
Where do you want these redstone tubes?
Good question. I don't know when I'm gonna need them next, to be honest.
Bend over and I'll show you.
Bend over and I'll show you. Alright, so we need to make this go at least 2 away. Because tesseracts are a little... They're not tesseracts, but the energy things are fun. They're good. But in a lot of ways, they're retarded. Alright, now I need to set the tesseract to power. And I want to set the configuration to public access, I think. Redstone, signal ignored, and receive only. Okay. Go ahead and try to centrifuge some stuff, see if we can power up there.
Alright, let me come back through the portal. I added the redstone tube to your stack of redstone tubes you already had.
Oh, there's a really smart way to go about it.
Derp my ass.
No, that wasn't your derpy moment. I just was... Let's see if this is working. Uh-oh. It ain't working.
It ain't working.
Why ain't his name you working, man?
Does this this switch still do anything?
Yeah, it turns the light on.
Is that it?
And that's about it.
Yeah, no, it ain't spinning.
Oh.
Device inactive.
Oh, okay. Receive only. I need to set the frequency. Now how about it?
Right. Yes, now it seems to be spinning.
Excellent. And it actually should be... I think it's going to be like
It's
max
pretty
power.
quick.
Yeah. It's going to
Max power, he's the man.
So, there we go. Complete, constant power.
Explosion proof.
Explosion proof, yes.
I'm going to make one of these at my house.
What? Tesseract?
Yeah. Or like one of those cool engine setups you have.
Well, before you start tapping into the power, we need to make sure...
No. I mean like a system that generates it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to like steal your power from however many meters away I am.
Yeah, I mean, you could actually. I think it goes that far, but...
I'll make my own power. It's okay.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that we have enough power.
Yeah. No, totally.
We could always... I'm not opposed to it, but we'd have to go down and like really expand the system and start building like 50 to 100 MJ a tick. And if we do that, then we can power like everything. I don't know if that one Steve's carts will do the trick for us, though.
Maybe I'll make my own Steve's carts.
All right, you ready for this, guys? Here's our last one. So we're going to lightning wand. To finish out the episode today, this creeper right here.
He needs lightning wanded.
Die, creeper, die. And you too, Skelly, die.
Ultimate power.
Force is strong with this one.
It's totally force lightning.
It is. So these nodes are doing. All right, well, if you like the episode, I think we'll call it right there. If you want to hit that like button, if you want to see more, hit subscribe.
All right. See you guys soon.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.